The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go. Strong right.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carr now on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to throw. Complete to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. He'll look to throw.
Let's go.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Let's go.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Anything come out here, I want you to shoot it. I want you to shoot it dead. Worry about a thing. I got
To
the
throw his car. And that is
Worry about a thing. I got the
2
rest.
seconds left on the clock.
Can't believe both of you motherfuckers ain't even. Neither one of you ain't want to come down with the pick.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Switch. 734. Express. Check car.
One final try now for
No,
Carr.
and all that shit, Carl.
Incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage,
watch me play.
offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
I was. I ain't played that shit in a while. Yeah, it was always I used to play it back in the days when I ain't played it for a while. You know the Davion Bell you saw. Damn, Robbie Anderson look crazy. Get your hair fixed. That's his style. Shit still looking. Darren Waller. That man blew the game for you, coach. That nigga had 4 drops. Well, no. Well, he had the highest. Terrell Williams had 1, but he had 4. Him by himself. Definitely do. Now toward the end when you start rushing, I start singing. And you was like, you was trying to hurry up a little bit. I was like, right. I do that shit every time. I be like, I don't want to waste no time. Oh, on the route. None of that shit, all of that is dead. Just act like it's Tom Brady of old and not the old Tom Brady. Long ass thing. The minister had started up some little league, wanted me to be in like the minister.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy.
Not Hossie. Hossie gonna come out there and fire to your ass to death.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Pino. I'm part Italian, but I'm Gino.
And coach this tight end.
I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Cheat with the spells in a 5-star hotel. And
I was sitting there looking like shit. Hossie, I don't know what to tell you, but
they can't get it by themselves.
running that tight end ain't gonna get you where you trying to go.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
Which one?
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got
yeah.
another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself.
Yeah, it was another time. Because it's really two wheels. And there was another time you went over there. And I'm sitting there. Now, one time when I ain't throw it to him, I got sacked when I was running all through the line.
The NFL on EA
sitting there
Sports
looking
brings
like,
us to
man, this
North
is the
Carolina in
dumbest play
Bank of
action I
America
ever seen.
Stadium
I
here in
stepped all the way
Charlotte.
up in
Just
the
a few
line.
moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers
done
emerge
hit
from the
motherfucker.
tunnel here in Charlotte.
Oh,
They
nah, he
are
moved.
ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Derek
Yeah, all he
Carr
do
and
is
the
run
Oakland
bomb.
Raiders.
In real life. Yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I don't know if I could do is run bombs in real life.
What is it? 180? 50 the mark.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
What is it?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. On second and 11 now. Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Jacobs now. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on second and 6. Carr forced out to his left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Here's Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes.
Wow. Like, boy, how do I slide around this line?
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Like,
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second and goal, Carr to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ooh. That's a lot, girl. What you mean? That's what she ate. Oh,
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here. Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. Only a couple yards. He'll be brought down about the 28. Throwing on third down, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mm-mm.
93. 93. Hey, Wahoo. Express.
From midfield, here's Carr. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams.
My bad, yeah.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. He's at the 50. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Dang.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Whip, whip.
They snap it to Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Going to throw right side here, complete. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some hype. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 25 yards to the house. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded at the goal line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the...
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. They fake the give. Newton. Flush to his right. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun. Newton. Got a man. It's right. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's going to go down again. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Complete to right. And he gets it down to the 32.
Ready? Ready? Great.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Check. Check 52. Check. You're mine. Check. Under 10. 10. Go Chief. Kill. Hey, Echo. 54. Mike Express.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Now Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
6 guys. Check 6. Hey, 734. 54. Hey, Delta. 54. Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Flushed out right. He's airing it out. He's got a man. Complete. There he goes, right side. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams 79 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 17, Newton, he's going to look deep for more. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Jonathan Abram picks it.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
6:37. Hey, exit. 54.
Throwing now is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
180. Hey, we're good. 180. Express.
Carr now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
We cool with that.
One
We
sailed
fight for a
on him.
field goal
You've got
here.
to make sure you
Long
give
as
your
that clock
receiver a
keeps
chance to
stopping.
come down inbounds because they are very
all right.
gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Express.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
I know.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good top by Ross Cockrell. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring this one
We
back.
tried to do
It's a
last time.
pick
That
six
nigga
from
went
Panther
deep in the end
touchdown.
zone. He faded in the end zone.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost them.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Throwing on second and long.
Okay.
Carr.
Okay.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Pick six all day. Ready?
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, 27 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward. So
don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, he's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ross Cochran. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
29. Hey, Foxtrot.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
Number 42, I'm not going to get right here.
56. 56. Check nickel. 734.
On 1st down, Carr.
Come on.
And it's intercepted at the goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 77 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
5.
Here's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
93.
Carr now on 1st down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Carr. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Going in football.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, down. 180. 54. Right, 54.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Express. Express. Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, team. Gonna be a long. Bravo. Let's go. Get down. That's it.
Now Carr again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Had done let the whole line
Did he
through after
miss it?
that.
Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Alone to the right is Jones. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Now Carr, and this is
Standing right in
caught, so
between.
it's a
I can't
late
do that.
touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
Which one do I get?
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need. And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over.
I didn't think they really were going to throw it.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?
Darren Waller
Possibly,
made up for it.
even though we both knew it was a long shot.
115. He said, I dropped a few of them. Oh, Rico, yeah. Oh, that's my homeboy. You shit finish loading up, man? You probably ain't got it. You should have one. I'm gonna go move my goddamn car. Who, Matt, yeah, Abram. Cam looked like he was trying, like they was on teams. Some of them I'm looking like, goddamn, Cam. Between him and Carr. He always chugging that last game. He had 316. He gonna chunk out. It's just what's popping. What'd it say? Was you just watching the game? Oh, so what the fuck is that slash on my shit? That shit probably the, I don't know. So you shit loaded up? Nah, you could be online. Okay. Gotcha.